Once upon a time, there was an evil sorcerer who created a mirror. Though it looked like any other mirror, everything good and beautiful reflected in it became twisted and distorted until it reflected as mean and ugly. So when a kind and honest thought brought a smile to someone's face, in the mirror it reflected as a malicious sneer. The sorcerer chuckled to himself, very pleased with the result. Now, he thought, the world and its people could be seen as they really were. He traveled everywhere with the mirror until there was no longer a person or place that did not appear ugly or distorted. But as he rose, the mirror began to wriggle and squirm so much that he couldn't hold it any longer. The mirror fell from his grasp and falling to the earth, shattered into a million pieces. Now the mirror was to cause more unhappiness than ever before, for its fragments, tiny as grains of sand, were scattered throughout the world. When they entered someone's eye, that person only saw the bad side of things. Heart. That heart became as hard and cold as ice. 2 of those fragments were to cause the terrible events of our story, as you will see. In our story there is a girl, Gerda, and a boy, Kai. They were the best of friends, and they spent all of their spare time playing together. To the tree house! Oh, bird. What kind? Oh, raven. How can you tell it's so high up? Yeah, your grandmother knows all those things. Autumn turned to winter. No one had heard or seen Kai. The boys in the village said the last they had seen him was on a large sleigh that had dashed away through the city gates driven by a woman all in silver and white. What had become of him then, no one knew. Gerda wept hard and bitterly. Kai is dead, she thought. As her tears fell into the ground, small roses began to grow. Kai isn't dead, said the roses. We've been under the ground with all the dead, and Kai wasn't there. Gerda was now convinced Kai was alive, as you would be if your tears turned to roses you could understand. So she decided to search for Kai. Early one morning, getting up quietly, she kissed her grandmother, who was still asleep, and went out into the village, beyond into the forest, in search of Kai.
It is as I thought. You don't need my help. You have all the power you need. It's in your heart, which is pure and full of love. That is all you need.
Mazais bērns, kā pelīte mīciņai, aju, aju, ai, ai, adi, kā pelīte.